have just truly begun this bathroom renovation. I moved some things out of the bathroom. I did some light scraping on these walls, which are in okay condition, and I primed them. This is an exciting new step for me because I've never primed a room before painting it before. There's no reason I haven't. It just hasn't really occurred to me before, but I'm excited to prime it also because this primer is good for mildew. And since this is a bathroom, I feel like taking that extra step is a really good idea. And as you may have guessed from the thumbnail or the title, we're gonna do some stripes today, which I'm so excited about. I went to the hardware store today. I bought a big can of purple paint. We're gonna get started. But this thing takes 24 hours to dry. It said, do the primer, wait 24 hours, and then do the purple. I'm gonna pause for now, and we're gonna talk about today's sponsor. I've been working with Article all throughout the year, and I've been so grateful to work with them. I really love the quality of their furniture, the shipping, and the service of how they deliver it to your house is so great to use. And they've been helping me upgrade things around my home. I feel like furnishing your house is a lifelong journey, and you get some pieces and you realize they don't fit or they work for now, but one day I want to get the perfect whatever it is, and then eventually you find it and it's a thing you can invest in. The Article lamp I have in the hallway truly feels like the perfect finishing piece there. The nightstands in my bedroom and in the guest bedroom have so much functionality but are also built so beautifully. The underbed cabinets that I got are maybe the funniest because they're beautiful, but you kind of, they're just under the bed, but they are so functional. They have changed my bedroom for me. And now this beautiful mirror that I got from them that I'm so excited and actually truly is motivating me to work on this bathroom because I want to hang it up and see it in its final place. I recommend checking them out, and if you do, use the link in my description or scan the QR code that's on screen now and you will get $50 off of your first purchase of $100 or more. Thank you so much to Article for working with me on this video and all the other ones we've done this year. Now I'm going to crack the window open, I'm going to turn on the dehumidifier, get the air moving in here because the fumes, they're a little powerful, and I'll be back tomorrow to start painting. Hello everyone. Things are so crazy right now. The wall painting is going pretty well. It's really warm in this room because we're running a dehumidifier and it really outputs heat. And then also because this room has part of its ceiling missing, the attic heat really sinks into here. So it's kind of a hot room. But other than that, it feels crazy because I'm getting married this week. I just went and got my nails done. Well, I did the last coat of paint and I was like, okay, now I'll go get my nails done. When I come back, I'll do the next coat of paint, and which I've done. I painted down here and the purple looks so good. I am really, really happy with it. It's basically my favorite color. This type of a happy light purple is my favorite. So I'm loving it, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see the stripes. So I need to do this because tomorrow is a really hectic wedding day. When this video goes up, I'll be getting married a week later. So everyone wish me luck. And now I need to measure this. So basically I need to know the length of this wall and I need to divide it evenly so that the stripes are all an even length. And I'm going for a wider stripe. I do like the look of a thinner stripe, but just personally I've been envisioning a thicker stripe in here for some reason. So I'm going to, do the math and then start taping. Everything I read said you should wait 24 hours before putting tape onto paint, but quite frankly, whoever wrote that blog didn't have a wedding coming up, and so I'm just gonna tape and hope for the best. I'm really excited for our wedding, obviously. I'm really looking forward to the entire affair. What's the smartest way to measure this? It's 78 centimeters plus 145. 78 plus 145 plus 17. Do we remember what I said? 17 plus 145 plus, I've already forgotten the first one, 77 equals 239. That's unfortunate. Not an even number, but obviously we will roll up to 240. What is 240 divisible by? Yeah, like 15 centimeters. Divided by 15, 16. So we could have 16 stripes of 15 centimeters wide. Let's just go with that. Let's start taping. I just realized I was gonna start talking about the wedding and then let's not. Let's just do our work. Okay, so measuring these stripes ended up being the hardest part of this entire affair. I tried with this ruler at first and I was like, I mean, what am I doing here? None of this is even. And then I tried with this laser level. I hate this laser level. It is so useless. It is always crooked. I hate it. I hate it. So I basically stopped and I had so many other things I needed to do. I paused. When I returned to it, I had an idea. I own this ruler that happened to have a perfectly placed cutout that would work as a jig. I tried it out and the concept worked. I started on the one wall side and dragged it down to create an even line. And the thing is, these walls are all so wonky. Nothing in this house is even or level anyways. So this actually made it all look more even because I'm just using the lines of the house itself. I also added these little fuzzies that are like for under furniture so it can move easier and not scratch floors. I attached them to the back of the ruler so I could easily drag this thing down the walls. And by just taking my time, I got really used to it and it worked. It worked really well. It looked so even. And I know the lines might look a little wonky, but they're just a guide for the tape. And the tape is very straight. So it worked great. Everyone, a very exciting moment has arrived. It is time for the blue paint. I'm so excited. This is going to be so cool. I mean, I already felt like the green tape was giving the effect and it was looking so cool. Now I've given the purple paint like over an hour to dry enough. And so I should be able to paint blue over it. We should be able to get this thing done. Here we go. Oh God. Okay, I love it. I love this shade of blue. I thought I might go for a darker blue. In the last video, I kind of talked about that. But then I've had the two colors up next to each other this whole time, and I actually love them. They really grew on me, so I kept it, and I'm really happy about it. I like that they're a similar shade. I'm so excited for how satisfying it's gonna be when I peel this all off. While I paint this, I do have an insane update. I got married. I think the last time I recorded, in one of the previous clips, I was like, I want to get this done, but I'm getting married soon or something like that. And everything got so busy and hectic that I just had to drop this project and go, which Might be good because the purple paint got a lot more time to dry and cure, but I did it. And I just this morning got the photos back and oh, they're so beautiful. It was really, like, I'm not kidding, guys. It was a perfect day. It was a perfect day. I got to do everything I wanted to do. We got married in a bookshop. I had a custom stamp made, so during cocktail hour, we gave $20 to everyone, like as store credit. Everyone got to put $20 towards a book. So during our cocktail hour and like before the ceremony had even started, people were browsing the bookshop and buying books and using my custom stamp that I got made. And it was just so sweet. And just the actual moment of getting married was very profound. Like, it was so emotional. I was just so happy. We were both just so happy and excited. And our vows were really beautiful, if I do say so myself. We were just, you know, just very, very in love and both felt so happy and ready for this next step. We've been dating for 6 years. We got engaged a year ago. So we'd been dating for 5 years before we got engaged. You know, the relationship has already proven itself, but now we get to take this next big step together, and it's just, oh God, it was very, very, very moving. And then we went to dinner, which was really nice. The food was great, and the speeches were so stunning. Like, everyone's speech was so nice. And then afterwards, we went to the after party location, which is a functioning boat shed. The most beautiful spot ever. We had chips and salsa. My mom made chismol, which was just so delicious. And I really had this dream of like having chips and salsa at the after party. And we had margaritas and we had this beautiful cake. I don't actually think I have any good photos of the cake yet, so eventually those will get sent to me. Our first dance was to Linus and Lucy, which was my mom's very fun idea. Oh, but before the dancing started, we had a family concert because so many people in my family are amazing musicians. My dad, my brother, my now father-in-law, Connor's best friend, some of our other best friends. So we had a little family concert. Wow, it was so touching. It was so beautiful. People dedicated their songs to us or picked love songs to sing. My brother and my father-in-law wrote us songs. Oh, it was so stunning. And it was just so like wholesome and loving and awesome. It was so awesome. And then the dancing began, and that was just so fun. You know what? Dancing at the end of a wedding makes so much sense because you have so much energy and adrenaline and relief, like insane relief that it all worked out and this huge thing has all happened. And now what do you do with all that energy and joy and love? You dance it out. Oh, it was amazing. I just, it couldn't have been better. And today I got the photos back and I'm just like, oh my God, it looks exactly like how I thought it did. I loved my dress. I got my dress for $120 on Facebook Marketplace. You'll all be very proud of me. And by the time you're watching this, I'm on my honeymoon, which is very exciting. And I'll talk about that when I get back from it in the next video. It really was just a perfect day of love and family and Connor and me dancing and laughing. Like, we were so happy. We are so happy. We're totally in the honeymoon phase, right? We're just so jolly and people keep calling us and telling us how much they love the wedding, which just like helps us feel like, yeah, we did do it. Definitely like the most insane part of the wedding was just seeing like everyone we love in one place and like people meeting that have no right to meet in a way, you know, like the New York friends meeting the Nova Scotia friends or the England friends meeting the YouTube friends. I don't know, like it's just crazy how everyone comes together like that and all the family and all the friends. It's so, so special. And I will say I had some other YouTube friends come and two of that I know so far have kind of made videos that include wedding stuff. So I'll link that down below because it's fun to see it from different perspectives. My friend Megan did a really great vlog It was so fun to watch the whole wedding from her perspective because the whole time I'm just so in my head. And so seeing it from the guest's perspective is so cool. And then my friend Claire came to visit for a few days after and we filmed a video. So those two are up. And I will do a plug because for the past few months, I have been recording a podcast in secret that is going to just be for my Patreon. It's called My Wedding Diaries. There's 5 episodes so far. I think it's gonna end up being like a 7 or 8 episode thing where I really chronicle everything with the wedding. I mean, things went awry, as you can imagine, and there was just so much to learn. It was such a fascinating project to coordinate, and I did it all myself. I mean, with help from friends and family, but like I didn't have a wedding planner. And I just share all the anecdotes on there, so if you want to hear all about the wedding in like super detail, check out the Patreon, because that is coming out. Meanwhile, this is looking so beautiful. I'm so excited. I am certain that so many of these lines are gonna be a little wonky, but who are we trying to impress? Okay, a few hours have passed and I've done 3 coats of the blue. So it's time to remove the tape, which is like exhilarating. I'm imagining that the sound is going to be amazing, but I'm also kind of like scared that it won't have worked and I'll have really messy lines. But there's nothing for it. I just gotta do it. God, I guess my worst fear is that it just rips up all the purple underneath. Okay, off to a good start, actually. It's an unbelievably crisp line. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It looks so good. Oh no! Our first huge mistake. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Not great. Wow. Well, everyone, here we are at the end of all things, and I am thrilled. Yes! As you saw, we had a few mistakes where the tape peeled up the old paint, but we had like a 95, maybe 95% success rate, okay? Everything looks so crisp. The lines look so straight and even. I'm amazed at how beautiful they look. I'm so glad I took the time to properly prep everything and scrape down the tape with a plastic card and paint over the purple and let it all dry, because it just meant that it looks perfect. There are a couple of pencil lines I need to erase, easy. And the little patches that were left over were so easy to paint over. So I'm calling this a huge success. I did kind of an easy project for this video. This wasn't actually that easy, but you know, easier than usual because of all of the wedding and honeymoon stuff and family visiting and all of that. But this was still an important step because, first of all, it's so satisfying and beautiful. Like, I'm thrilled. But secondly, it will lead the direction for everything else. Do you remember that I talked about lime-ish green, like grass green tile? I am really thinking that that's the move because the green tape looked like it fit in with the purple and blue. So this is going to help me figure out the direction I want to go in, And next up, I'm going to start pushing into plumbing stuff. I'm going to start cutting up the floor. Things are about to get pretty serious. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to Article so much for sponsoring this video. Again, check them out down in the description. And if you want to hear more about my wedding and everything that went down, the scandals, the controversies, my Patreon is linked down in the description. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the purple and blue stripes because they're here now. And I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.